Greetings everyone, tonight I'm dining at a fancy French restaurant, Michelin star rated, and I'm hoping you'll join me. Let's roll that intro. So tonight I'm dining with some friends who invited me. Thank you so much to this Jeune et Jolie. I don't know, I probably butchered that, but here we go. We're gonna look at the menu here. We're gonna try this stuff out. Some of it, I have absolutely no idea. We'll try some things out. These, it's like, oh, so you can see un, deux, trois. See, there are the other different courses here. I know that much. I know, thank you, beginner's French. You're helping me out. They also do like a wine pairing as well. So it looks like you need the 4 courses and then kind of pick and choose for that price right there. And then also they have the raw bar right over here. If you're into that sort of thing. Ooh, a blue prawn. Is it served cold? Oh, that's a little joke. I don't know if that made sense, but that's the joke. We're told it's actually pronounced Jeune et Jolie. I don't know. I'm sure if you're from France or you speak French, please feel free to correct me in the comments. We're dining al fresco tonight, and as you can see, we're in my finest Jurassic World exhibition shirt. So cool. If you didn't see that video, go check it out. It's a good one. Here's a little quick peek at the drink menu here. Now there's a lot here, and I am not qualified to talk about all of it. Not really. But here's just a little bit. Apparently the cocktails here are really cool and look really, really pretty. Yeah, so again, if you're into this sort of thing, hopefully you can pause and look into it. I'm not going to be the guy who orders all of this. I showed restraint by not immediately ordering a Coca-Cola no ice. But yeah, the various wines they have here too. They actually have a pretty extensive menu for wines that I'm seeing here. They have a white continued. There's a lot of white wines. So continue looking over the menu here. And again, we're going through this very fast. They have a lot of reds on this menu though. I can appreciate that. Ooh, desserts. I like that menu. That's a good one. Oh my goodness. And then the spirits here. Ooh, yes. But none of the spooky kinds. Don't worry about that. If you're coming here, you don't have to worry about that. It's alright. Oh, tequila and mezcal. Bourbon and rye. Okay. I know some people who might like this. They've got whiskey. I don't know why the E's in parentheses. Somebody teach me this. Brandy. Cognac. See, I know that one. You don't pronounce the G on that. I know that much. Okay. Oh my gosh. How many people have clicked away from watching this video? So many. But there you go. There's your wine menu. Whoa, or drink menu. I'm sorry, guys. Yes, and spirits. Don't see the spirits just came back. They spirited it over. One of my dining companions ended up getting the cocoa off the cocktail menu. This comes with Madeira rum, cocoa butter, coconuts, lime cordial, and pineapples. So hints of citrus. It's like a tropical drink melting in your hand. So here's my drink. This is a spiritless spirit, as it were. It's called the guayaba. It's got guava, grapefruit, citrus fern, lemongrass, and tonic. And when she said citrus, I was like, you know what? That's all I needed to hear. Cheers. Whoa. I know there's grapefruit in here. This feels like they took a grapefruit and just squeezed it in. There's a lot of grapefruit on this. So if you like grapefruit, yes, but still citrusy. Not overbearing like, you know, just pure grapefruit juice. But it's a little bit like sparkling too, you know? Yeah, it's so good. I'm trying to see. I think the grapefruit overpowers the guava, the lemongrass, the tonic. So it's like grapefruit and tonic. Those are the 2 massive things to me that are, you know, catching me right at the beginning. It's good though. It's nice. This will be a nice thing to cleanse the palate with between the courses. Does that make sense? I don't know. Am I doing this right? Am I doing fancy dining correctly? So right here, this actually, they set up your silverware on top of it and they ask if you're right or left-handed, and that's how they prepare because this is the silverware for the first course. Now, for a lot of people who know me, I write with my left hand, I throw a frisbee or football with my right. I actually learned to eat, I've been working on it, but with both hands. Typically left, but I can also do right, so I was like, I'm ambidextrous in that regard, so yeah. He's like, what would you prefer? And I'm like, I'll do left. There we go. Yeah, lined it up there. All fancy like. Look at that. This came out with compliments from the chef. This is a amuse-bouche. This is like a little kind of, what they say. It's just like a little to start off, and you're supposed to just pick it up with your 2 fingers. I would never have thought that in a place like this, but I'm gonna try it out. All right, bon appetit. What just happened?
Wow.
Okay, so it's I don't know how to explain that. Kind of broke my brain. Very light, crunchy exterior, incredibly soft. Kind of like a punch of like spinach or something healthy. My tongue's not used to such things. That definitely, that'll wake you up, all right? That'll wake you up. This is the white asparagus with flowering brassicas, that word. Egg yolk and lardo. Look how fancy that is. And they actually poured the white sauce on the side afterwards. This whole like showmanship thing. However, over here, we have the snow crab. Yes, it's very cold, very chilly, you know, but it comes with basil and some other words that are hard to pronounce for me. Verjus, kohlrabi, that's the kind of the blankets on top. So this, they told me it's gonna be semi-sweet, probably not super sweet, but they have this kind of lime sauce, which they said citrus, and that's my trigger word, so I had to get it. Also with that, the butter-washed bourbon, that's got, oh my gosh, a lemon egg white in there. Look at how pretty this drink is. Isn't this just lovely? That presentation's got like kind of like the foamy top on there too. Oh, my camera can't even understand it. It's having issues with That's how pretty this thing is. Snow crab time. Bon appetit. Wow, okay. Where to begin? That limes hits you right away. So tasty. I love it. So even a tiny, it's not like a crunchy crunch, but there's a little bit of texture to it too. And I used to be really, and still am, very receptible to textures, but this is not bad at all. This is very delicious. Again, kind of like that amuse-bouche, this is something that's going to wake you up, get you ready for what's to come. And I'm going to show you kind of a little bisection of it too, because there's a lot going on in this one. So you can actually see down there the actual crab itself in it amongst the lime juice. Ugh. It is nice and tasty. This is good. It's really nice. Here's a little bit more of kind of like in process there. A little half on, half off. Looks like a piece of art. Look at this. It's like halfway through the first course. Whatever you'd say in French, that's what this piece of art would look like. But yeah, shredded snow crab. Oh. Quick update about the amuse-bouche in the beginning. That was an avocado innard with a, yuzu outer thing. So that's what that is. So if you guys know what we're talking about, it's if you like guacamole. No, but it was like, it's nowhere near that kind of consistency of it. It was very soft, very like, almost like a cream or something. That was that first little roll that I popped into my mouth and my brain was like, that's what that was. But now we're moving from that, from un to deux. That's where we're moving to next. Coming out the middle here, this is the pain au lait milk bread. That's what that translates to. And this is butter from France. Look at this cute little piece of bread. My mom would be freaking out right now, because look at this little thing. I'm gonna cut it, I'm gonna show that to you. I'm gonna show you me, like eating it. Words escape me, because little bitty bread. Look at this, here's a bisection, and we're trying it out. It's so fluffy, but also I got one that's all buttered up with that butter from France. Here we go, crunch imminent. Here we go. I've had a lot of bread in my life, but this is so good. It has the taste, weirdly, a little bit of like a popover because of like the butter and the crunch and the soft, but this is... Gosh. I could eat 5 of these easily, without a question. Light, fluffy, got the crunch on the inside. Juxtaposition, you know, I like that word, between the soft and the crunch. And the butter ties it all together, even by itself. Check this out. It's great. It's great. But the butter elevates it. Man, oh man. That is some darn good bread. Of course, the French know their bread. Moving into the second course, or deux. This is the lobster with basil and tarragon. Look at that, that's so pretty. I just want to pick up the whole thing and just swallow it whole. But you probably shouldn't do that, it's not very fancy, you know, pinky out and all that. What I have over here, this is the rabbit. Easter was recently, so we can move past that. But this one comes with spring peas, rhubarb, mustard, and they have this yellow wine sauce, apparently. All this, I don't know. Look at the presentation though. Isn't that pretty? Again, I feel bad kind of cutting into it, but it must be done. Now time for the coney. You get it? Get that reference? If you do, let me know. Delicious. Incredibly tender. I do not eat a lot of rabbit. You know, it's not usually my thing, but I wanted to try this out. Try something I wouldn't normally try. Like I said, so tender. Savory, but not too much. Again, this is a really nice, like, continuation as the meal goes on into the next course, which is you're gonna watch on camera. My mind, it's gonna come out, my brain's gonna come out of my ears, and I'm gonna have to suck it back in. That's what's gonna happen. This is really, really good. And it seems like the lobster, my dining companions, they really liked it too, because stop licking your plate. No, I'm just kidding. Here's a little bisection here, and I'm gonna try out the other things on the side too, but it was mostly this is the main attraction. Again, so pretty. We're starting here with the third course. This is the ricotta dumpling, as you can see. I have to use my cheat sheet because it comes with a chestnut, lat, trumpet, mushrooms, celery, and orange. Look how beautiful that is. I love it. It's a work of art. I'm using the orange on the top. Next up here is the sea bass, or the poisson, with spinach, saffron, vanilla, and warm spices. Warm spices. There you go. Oh, it's so pretty. It looks like it's swimming in the ocean, kind of. Isn't that nice? And here it is, the pièce de résistance. This is the A5 ribeye. It's the Wagyu. And if you guys have seen, the greatest meal of my life was over at Takumi Te, and it was with A5 Wagyu. So you're gonna watch me probably lose my mind again. I love this stuff. It also comes with sweetbreads, Swiss chard, mushrooms, bordelaise, and a freight train, as you can hear in the background. I'm very excited about that. I'm glad I get to share this moment with all of you. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you. I swear to you, that's a genuine reaction. I'm not trying to overdo this. So incredibly tender, so flavorful. There's a lot of fat in this though, so it's got so much goodness and light, justice and friendship. It's so good. And the thing with this, you have to take your time. There's not a ton of it here. This is not like a ribeye where you're gonna have this huge thing that's kind of like you're gonna work your way through it. You just gotta take your time, slow. Or that's what I'm gonna try to do. It's gonna be hard. This is true restraint. I'm gonna show you one more bite, just one more bite, and then I'm gonna enjoy it one more time. A little bit of a crunch on the outside, a little bit of salty on there too. Now this is gonna be different than what you guys saw in that Takumi Te video where that one kind of was more fall apart. This one has a bit more strength to it, but it is still just as tender, it feels like to me. Yeah, I could eat 20 ounces of this without breaking a sweat. My doctor though, I don't know. I don't know what he'd say about that. I don't know. I tried a little bit of this before, but here's some of the mushroom and it's amazing. It's so good. Let me show you what I'm digging into. I know I showed you at the beginning, but let me show you the progress. Again, showing restraint, savoring, trying. So here we go. Again, we've got another piece of the Wagyu over there, buried in the leaves. But then I think this is the mushroom underneath. It's like a bisection of mushroom. I don't know. And then also you got these little guys, Swiss chard. I don't know. I don't know what all this stuff is, but it's delicious. And it's a great pairing, along with the sauce, to this. Even though this by itself, the A5 Wagyu, it needs no dance partner. It's nice with a dance partner, don't get me wrong, that's very nice. But by itself, Let's just say for some reason A5 could tango alone. That's how I feel about it. There you go. That's my review of A5 Wagyu. And to wrap up the night here, we have this, the pomelo, this coconut, oro blanco, and lemongrass. Look at that. That is pretty. They're all pretty. They're just even prettier. I don't know. This one over here. Okay, this look at that, like the honeycomb, which, you know what, it does have honey. Apple, what's a date, almond, orange blossom. Wow, it's like a little beehive. And then finally, this thing, which came out here and I was like, wait, I ordered this? Wait, what is this thing? And this is the chocolate beet raspberry and fresh and pink peppercorn. Look at this, it's beautiful. A little ice cream on the side. I'm trying that meal, that kind of honeycomb thing first. Here we go. Wow, that's nice. That's like a nice fall dish, you know? The honey, the apple. I really do like that. Taste a bit of that almond. I appreciate the cheat sheet here because maybe I'm just being, they're just telling me what to think now, but, and a little bit of citrus, that orange blossom. I love the citrus. And now we're just gonna move right into this crazy thing, because I need to try it. And it's so pretty, and I've ripped it apart. The beets, that's what it was. The beets, they're so pretty. Whoa. All right. So beets mixed with chocolate, a little bit of crunch, but the beets, I'm not even a huge beet guy. That's really nice. That's really, really nice. I like that a lot. Yeah, it's weird because it's again the crunch mixed with the kind of the softness. And then let's try out the ice cream just a little bit too. We're trying it all right now so that way I can enjoy it. Oh yeah, raspberry. Raspberry with the ice cream and the crunch. That's so cool. Can I get a bucket of this, please? One of my dining companions has allowed me to try this other one. Again, that was the pomelo with the coconut. And I'm not a huge coconut guy, so let's try it out. Whoa. What? Is it the lemongrass? Wow. That is a burst of flavor. That blew up across my tongue. All right, I'll say that much right now. That is really good. Again, I'm not a coconut guy, but it does not have the lingering coconut that I'm not a fan of typically. That's really good. Ooh, that one's gonna wake you up though. That's for your next 4 courses. And just when you thought we were done, no. Je ne sais pas, as they say. But these are chocolates, like dusted chocolates with like sea salt and stuff on them. These are little just after dinners. But then, what was that? Rose hips. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna have hips after this too. And then also we've got these macarons. What do they say? Lemon macarons?
No, mustard seed.
Mustard seed macarons. My brain after the Wagyu, I can't, why does anyone expect me to know how to say anything anymore? When she came out here, I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? Do I stir it into my water? I don't, look, my camera doesn't even understand it. Look at that, that's beautiful. Here we go. Oh my gosh. This is so good. Oh my gosh, it's like the salt, the chocolate. It's so good. And finally, this mustard maybe has lemon macaroon in it. I don't know. It's a little. We're just gonna take a bite. Oh, nice. As you can see, it's kind of like whipped cream on the top, texture style, but then kind of like a little piece of bread on the bottom. This is nice. This is a really nice way to end the meal. So good. It's all citrus, baby. So here's kind of a shot of the outside here, but we're actually gonna go back and around through kind of where the bathrooms are. If you want to know that for the alfresco down here, they have one on either side. We're gonna kind of walk through here quick just to show it off to you. Just a quick walk through of this place. It's beautiful. And they have an open kitchen. As you can see, they're kind of calling this stuff out. It's really lovely. Yeah, we couldn't get inside, which is okay. But again, Just have to show it off quick because it's so neat. I love it so much. Everyone, that's gonna do it for me here today at Jeune et Jolie. It's a beautiful, fantastic place. Now, you're not gonna come here all the time, and honestly, I would never have come here, but again, thank you to my friends for making this possible. I wanted to show this up to you guys because we were gonna go here either way, and they were like, you should probably film it, so I am not going to all these fancy dinners by myself, no, so, and I want you guys to know that I wanted to bring you along because I really care about you guys. I appreciate you so darn much. Thank you so much. And again, this goes right into that next thing. I appreciate all of you watching. Thank you for liking, commenting. And on top of that, thank you to all my patrons. You guys are incredible, but I just appreciate it. And I'm learning more and more about food, and I hope you're enjoying it. I'm trying to get better at it, so please let me know down in the comments how I can be more detailed, but I bring a layman's attitude and vocabulary to a lot of this, so keep that in mind, so be gentle. Either way, until next time, just remember to adapt and overcome. Bye-bye. Your patience has been rewarded with a bonus bit. I'm over here at the Cabrillo Park, and this is Rodriguez Cabrillo. Now, the funny thing is, I'm up here, and this is on top of a mountain near San Diego, and you wouldn't know it by looking at all the clouds. Look at that. It's like, what am I on, Kong Skull Island? Look at this. But if it were a nice clear day, you'd be able to see that right down there. You know what that is? That's the Pacific Ocean, baby. And it's out there somewhere. As you can see, they've got like trails and stuff you can go and indulge with too. But look at this, isn't this so cool? Oh my gosh, where the heck even am I? Like, I've been told this is usually nice and clear, but it's usually really busy when that's the case. But today, the clouds scared everybody away. But I like it. I like it. It's so cool. Quick correction, Cabrillo National Monument. That's what we just saw. But now we're up at Point Loma, which is right here, just walking distance. It's all in the same area. But look at this lighthouse. Isn't this cool? With all the fog and the clouds and stuff coming through. I doubt it looks like this most of the time. It's so cool right now. It feels like I'm in the northeastern portion of the United States, or the northwestern. Now up in the lighthouse, and we went up the stairs, but then you go up this ladder, and then you can't go any further. But look at that. Up in the lighthouse. Isn't that cool? Oh my gosh. You ever want to know what it looks like with a big light bulb in a lighthouse? Looks like that, or looks like this. Oh my gosh, that's crazy looking. See, this is right outside next to the lighthouse. If you come over here, you can actually see all the different things that actually make up a lighthouse light bulb, basically. How it turns, how it's powered, all this stuff. Fascinating. Truly fascinating stuff. Now I'm right outside of that whole little museum area, and if you look down there, yep, zoom in and enhance, look at that. What you can see, that's right, waves of the Pacific Ocean. Oh, it's so cool. I can hear the ocean. I don't know if it's coming through because it's so windy up here. I'm so sorry, but it's still pretty cool. Again, everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. I appreciate you. I hope you like this kind of on-running bonus bit. I didn't have enough to make a full video because I didn't know enough about this place, but I want to show you a little bit of it. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. Until next time, bye-bye.